Good. Let's get into this. Let's roll the sleeves up. I don't know why the picture is so zoomed in, but the bottom line is this. You get to see my tired face right up close, and I hope you love it. Now, let's get right into it. Attorney Walter Hnot, most viewed and subscribed to Disability Attorney in America. I work over there. I work over there, right there at Disability Resolution Law Firm, most super duper law firm that I can think of, although some people would argue against that. But the bottom line is it's a cool place. We do a lot of disability cases, SSI, SSDI, bottom line is I cannot de facto say it is the most super duper ever in America because, how do you measure that? However, you can go look at the reviews on Google, which I think are important. They tend to lean in the super duper realm, but I will say this, we go live now. This video is about going live and answering questions for those people who don't know how something works or they're not sure what to do in a situation. There are some rules. We get 30 minutes on the clock for me to do this. 30 minutes, that's what you got. You get 30 minutes. Now, with that said, you have to ask your legal question right up front when you call in. How do you call in? You call in the 407-279-17. Oh my God, I can type. Hold on. To 1754. 407-279-1754. It's 1:17 a.m. So if I miss something when I speak, it's because my brain is rotting. Now let's get to it. 407-279-1754 is what you call in. You get 5 to 7 minutes per call. Don't stack questions. I just have another question. You get 2 questions, 1 call. That's it. Don't go into story mode. I love your stories. I especially like them when they include Fender guitars. But to be fair, y'all never talked to me about Fender guitars, so sometimes I'm a little angry right here. All right here. Please remember to like and subscribe. Let's get to the first call, even if we didn't complete all the instructions. Here we go. First caller. We are on speaker. Hi, this is Attorney Walter Hnot. We are live on YouTube. Remember to use a fake name throughout this process. What is your legal question? Go ahead.
My question would be, how you doing? That I'm applying for benefits, and I want to know, do I have to have my medical documents as I sign up, or can I put that in later?
Most people do not have their medical documents right when they sign up. People have claims that if you submit that right up front, that you will magically be found disabled and approved. That is a bold-faced lie. That one of the other non-attorneys did a video on that, and it infuriated me. But again, I'm just happy people are making videos about this topic because who the hell likes to talk about Social Security, especially disability? But the bottom line is this, when it comes to submitting documents, you're going to be submitting medical documents through the entire process, not just right at the beginning, not just 2 months in, not just 6 months in, 20 months in, a year in, 2 years, 3 years. You're going to be submitting medical documents throughout this entire process. Now, the SSA has what's called an 827. An 827 is a numeric way to say a HIPAA. It's a federal government HIPAA. It allows them to buy medical records. They just started up a new system where they can auto log into larger hospitals and medical professionals and grab the records directly from their system. So kind of the bottom line here is you really can obtain your medical records if you want. You can have your attorney go ahead and obtain them using HIPAAs and HITECHs, but the SSA also does obtain them using an 827. Sometimes if sometimes the SSA likes to use an 827 because they feel that what's been submitted might have been altered, modified. They had way back in the day a big issue with Binder and Binder, where basically they were red dotting files as to what they were pulling out of them and then submitting in. And so they kind of went quasi-bankrupt during that period. But the bottom line was that they got in a little trouble. The SSA wanted to change the rules to be more bitey, so that if you didn't submit all the medical records, big trouble. But bottom line is this, so you can submit them right up front, but you will, as you continue to go to these doctors, submit them down the line as well.
Okay, one more question. My concern is that my application is coming up soon, and I would like to have more history of my medical records. So is it okay to sign up now or wait until I go to the doctor more often within the next 6 months, year, whatever, for the condition?
So here's the thing. You want to sign up as soon as you become financially eligible. So when did you stop working or at least are earning under $1,550 per month?
Oh, it's been since over August 22nd of last year.
Okay, so tomorrow at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m., it's up to you. I want you to go online to ssa.gov website, or just go to Google and type in apply for disability benefits, ssa.gov. And then the official SSA website will come up. I want you to apply tomorrow. Get it started, get it rolling, because remember, you're going to be sitting, 12 months before they even assign a DDS rep. So you got 12 months to start really building that claim. Back in the day, it took 3 to 6 months to adjudicate it at the initial filing level. Not anymore. Now we've got, low employment at the SSA, massive backload of 1 million plus claimants. It's going to
take 2 years at least, most likely, right?
It's going to take.
My other question is online or in, because I have an appointment on Monday. So is it in person or online? What's your opinion on that?
So you have an appointment where they're supposed to call you back, right?
No, in office. To sign up to start the application.
Let them sign you up. Get it rolling. If basically they have to cancel the appointment, if you don't get everything done, just be ready and willing to file it online as well.
Okay. Yeah, I would rather want it in person for some reason. I don't know. I know online works, but I guess because of my older age, being in that almost 60 bracket, that I really would like them to make sure all the T's and I's are just started. I could do, the medical issues or whatever. I could explain that. I'm learning more by watching you, of course.
Perfect.
Of the language and how to describe it quickly and what's going on. But yeah, I really enjoy your help because you don't find this out there and you don't know where to turn to. So I really find it helpful, and I really want to thank you. And I like your banter and your conversation for sure.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. You have a wonderful, wonderful night, and catch up with us down the line. Hope everything goes well with the filing.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So we just did the first call. That went super well. They got right to the point of the question. Took around, I'm not even sure. Bottom line is, now we're going to go to the next caller. It is super late, though. It's 1:23 a.m., so I doubt that there will be another caller. So what we're going to do is we're going to count down from 10 all the way to 0. If we hit 0, then that means I'm going to go to bed, get Sweetie up early, drive her down to Fort Lauderdale, cha-cha-cha, yada, yada. If we don't make it all the way to 0, then we take the next caller. Let's get into it. Here we go. 10. Let's count it down. 9, 8, 7, 6. There we go. All right. Here's the next caller. Here we go. Let's get it on speakerphone. Hi, this is Attorney Walter Hnot. We are live on YouTube. Remember to use a fake name throughout this process. What is your legal question? Go ahead.
I have a question. My son has been on SSI since he was a year old. Mm-hmm. I got some stuff in the mail today saying that they were going to put him on Medicare with Medicare Part D for medications. But he's on my husband's insurance, and it's really good insurance. And I have no idea why they took him off of the SSI
Medicaid. Yeah.
Medicaid.
Mm-hmm. I mean, look, do you want my honest opinion about parenting and what you should do? Or do you want me to give you the lawyer answer? I leave it to you. Lawyer answer or what a parent should do?
No, I want the lawyer answer. I want the truth.
All right. So the reality here is this. Medicaid is for the most part free. The transfer over to Medicare, sometimes it can be free. Sometimes they go ahead and hit you with the monthly cost. But the moment something goes to shit with your husband's job, it is a good idea to, how old is the child right now?
He's 29.
All right. So probably opting into, if he's available, DAC benefits, and then had SSI and then Medicaid transfer, yada, yada. But the point is this. You want to have the kid have available to him, even if you have to pay the monthly fee, Medicare as a backup option in case something happens with the other insurance. Why? As you may have noticed, politically, there's a bit of a shit show going on as to what's going to happen with the future of the marketplace, Obamacare, all that jazz. We don't know. we don't know how companies are going to respond to what Trump's going to do. So having him on Medicare and also basically, the insurance from the father is your best bet. Now, if you look at the child's particular impairments, what are the child's top 5 medical conditions?
He is a quadriplegic. He has cerebral palsy. He has low vision. He's non-ambulatory.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. So I guess my point to you is this. If the child is that disabled, is having a little bit more medical insurance a bad thing or a good thing?
Right. I just don't understand why they're taking the SSI part of it and converting it to the Medicare.
I'm not sure, to be honest. At 2019, nothing's ringing a bell. But again, I don't know his particular claim, and they might have missed something, and they might have done a CDR and realized that he was supposed to be transitioned. So I just don't know. Yeah. But
I have all of his files and paperwork, so I'm going to call the Social Security office and talk to them too. But we're getting the HIP payment, paying for part of our health insurance. Of course, now that's going away because he's on SSDI, which means he's going to have to go to a marketplace type of. He was on straight Medicaid. And now he won't be. He'll have to, he'll have like Amerigroup or something like that, which is also terrible, in my opinion.
And here's the thing that's kind of important here too. Remember, if there's a transition to Medicare, sometimes, and again, I don't know what his exact situation is, so just be aware. But sometimes, to be fair, if you don't take it when it becomes available, you get penalized down the line more. So, this might be one of those situations where. He should take it while it's available. Otherwise, they're not going to allow him to take it without being penalized down the road.
Okay. Gotcha.
Perfect. You have a wonderful, wonderful night. I'm going to switch to the next caller real quick, and I'll catch you later.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi, this is Attorney Walter Hnot. We are live on YouTube. Remember to use a fake name throughout this process. What is your legal question? Go ahead. Oh, you there? I guess they had the phone thingy on. Let's go ahead and wait for the next caller because we got a lot of people calling in. Let's see what we got here. Yes, well, there it is. Okay, here we go. Accept. Good. I'm putting you on speakerphone. Hi, this is Attorney Walter Hnot. We are live on speaker. Remember to use a fake name throughout this process. What is your legal question? Go ahead.
My legal question is, I'm on SSI right now. I got a compassionate allowance when I got it. And I'm getting divorced. I'm divorced now, and my ex-husband has passed away. Someone told me that I could draw off his record.
Yep, you can get ex-spousal benefits, but you have to call the SSA and see if you meet all the requirements, because I don't know who you remarried or this or that or blah, blah, blah. So point is, give them a call tomorrow and they'll walk you through ex-spousal benefits. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not remarried. We were married 18 years. I qualify for all of that.
Oh, okay. So it could be a survivor's benefits too.
Is that what it is?
Well, I mean, did you divorce him? Like, what happened? Like, how long were you married? Did you divorce him? Stuff like that.
We were married for 18 years. We were together almost 28.
So did you divorce him right before the marriage ended? Or what happened? Yeah.
I divorced him in 2020. And it was final in 2022.
Okay.
So.
Okay. But you're at least 62 years old or older?
No, I'm 59, but I'm currently on SSI right now.
Okay, so, normally 62, got to be married for at least 10 years, currently unmarried to some new person. You've evidence of the divorce actually occurring at the time when it was occurring. And basically, there's no higher benefit that's due to you. So in this case, you're on SSI, so you're $943 per month. So yeah, you get a boost by tapping into his Title II once you reach 62.
Does that mean I will get Medicare?
So here's the thing with Medicare. They've had a lot of rule changes recently. I don't want to say yes or no, but you should call the SSA and ask them. And then you can always look into the application process of it. But I'm not sure if they will give you an attachment to Medicare. That is a good question, though.
Okay, because Medicaid, you have co-pays and stuff now.
Yeah. So, well, not everywhere. Not everywhere. So, yeah. But whatchamacallit, it's not getting better. And it doesn't make sense what they're doing, but I keep telling people, you have to have a good economy to pay for all this stuff. And it's just, people don't really get that. You know what I mean? You don't have a good economy, you don't have a strong petrodollar, you don't have a good reserve currency, then everything fails. So, yeah.
No, I understand. Poor man never gave me a job.
Yeah. So, but remember, there are a lot of people where there's no copay for Medicaid. There's no opt-in option where they have to do the additional yada yada. So, keep in mind, there's usually a doctor out there that doesn't require a copay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. You have a wonderful, wonderful night. I'll catch you later.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Next caller is calling in. Let's go ahead and grab it. Hi, this is Attorney Walter Hnot. We are live on YouTube. Remember to use a fake name throughout this process. What is your legal question? Go ahead. So what happens is, I think that they hear the other thing and then they hear me and they don't, mute the phone or mute the YouTube video. And then so let me see if I can get this person again. Hold on. Let me see what I can do here. I'm going to go ahead and hold on. Let me see what I can do here. If I can get this going here, click this button here. Now we got speaker going. We should be okay. Oh, wait. I'm just going to grab this one. Here we go. Hi, this is Attorney Walter Hnot. Hi, this is Attorney Walter Hnot. We are live on YouTube. Remember to use a fake name throughout this process. What is your legal question? Go ahead. Remember, we're talking through the phone and not the YouTube video. So go ahead and mute the YouTube video and we'll talk through the phone.
Hello?
Yep. Howdy. Go ahead.
Yeah, I had my court appearance yesterday.
Okay.
Which would have been Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And my attorney said I got a 50-50 chance. I just don't know. And he said that the attorney or the judge said that it would be 60 to 90 days before I found out anything. I mean, if I'm denied, what do I do next?
Hey, you look at appealing to appeals counsel. If you have grounds, you can go to appeals counsel, which is the next step up, where the higher level judges, the appellate judges, look at the decision of the administrative law judge hearing judge, the ALJ. Or if you don't have grounds, then basically you can do a new filing. So you got two main options. Grounds, you go to appeals counsel. No grounds, you go and do a new filing.
Okay, now I know the attorney that I had, he did say he doesn't do appeals. So would it be better for me to just do a new claim?
No.
Start a new claim?
No. Just if you get a denial, call me. I'll review the ALJ denial and then kind of work with you from there if appeals counsel with grounds is an option. And then we'll kind of go from there.
Okay, thank you, Walter.
Yeah, absolutely. You have a wonderful, wonderful night.
You too, thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Perfect. All right, we're going to count it down, see if I can make this a 20-minute video. Oh, crap, there's another caller. Here we go. Hold on. All right, we are on speakerphone. Hi, this is Attorney Walter Hnot. We are live on YouTube. Remember to use a fake name throughout this process. What is your legal question?
Yeah, I have a question. Do I have to take do I have to take Medicare if I don't want it?
I mean, you don't, but then you're going to be penalized in a very big way, in a shitty way, if you don't take it. And if you then have to rely on it or choose it, you won't be able to choose it down the line. And remember, Medicare... go ahead, yeah.
I've already sent my notice back in saying that I don't want it because I thought it would cost me because I already have insurance for my wife's business.
Yeah,
my wife's job.
So here's the thing. When your wife stops working at that job and they stop offering the insurance, what happens to you?
Right. She's not going to stop working for a while. And but I mean, I have insurance that's going to cover me at least till I'm 65. So.
How do you know that?
I know because it's through her work, and so.
Yeah, but how do you know? How do you know she's not going to get hit by a car, become disabled? There's a bad plane day. How do you know?
I guess I don't know.
Yeah, that's the problem, because relying on your spouse's work and then being like, she's good, she ain't never going to slip on ice, she's all right. Look, here's what's going to happen. You're going to have a oh shit moment. Hopefully not. But if you do, then the problem is you won't have Medicare as an option, because the penalization where they hit you with extra fees, you won't be able to afford it. So then you have to go on some other much more expensive insurance. Your best bet is Medicare.
So I've already sent the form back in to deny it. Okay, can I change that?
Just give them a call and tell them you want to change it. Go get an SSA 795 and put in a change of preference. Notify them that you want to actually opt in to get your Medicare option. At least get it started. Because I'm telling you, if you don't opt in, the fees for taking it later, they are spicy. They are not good.
Oh, they're not? Okay. I thought I'd save money if I didn't take it.
In the long run, assuming you live to 75, your best financial bet is taking it. Because if anything happens to your wife, there's new owners of the company and they change the insurance that they buy into. Your wife gets
it's a school job, so she works for the local government. So it's I don't see her, I guess, besides being hit by a car or whatever, like you said, I guess, or something happened, being struck by that and you're losing it.
You don't see local political jobs such as schools, such as sheriffs, as being something that could have an insurance change?
I don't know. I guess I never thought about it. So I appreciate that's why I called the good.
Yeah. Yeah.
SSA guru. So okay.
Yeah, and here's why. I've seen little towns go through big uproars. I mean, you see it in the news. You see, such and such town, every single sheriff quit on such and such day, or such and such town.
This is Los Angeles, so I don't know if I'd say if LA Unified would go under, but yeah, okay. I get it.
I would say LA is one of the most unstable political environments in the country. I'm not saying it's going to go under. I'm just saying well, actually, I would like to take that statement back. California is the most unstable financial marketplace. It should have gone bankrupt every year. It should have gone bankrupt every year. So I would have to pull back my statement as to LA not potentially going under. LA, you've seen it. You've seen the street photos. You've seen the drone footage.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So
you're preaching to the pulpit. I get it, but I guess you never think about that, because if they work for a government agency, you don't think about that stuff. So I'll go ahead and I'll like your video. Download your video and get the information you told me from that, and then I'll go ahead and send that in. But how much does Medicare cost a month now?
It depends on which ones you get, and the other thing is, now that I know it's LA, may I recommend you hiring a bodyguard for your wife?
A lawyer and a comedian. I hit the lottery.
It's a good night. It's a good day too. Yeah.
Thank you, Walter.
Indeed, good sir.
Buddy. Thank you for all you do for us.
Thank you, good sir. You have a wonderful, wonderful night.
And good luck to Sweetie, by the way.
Oh, indeed. She's had her first TPLO surgery, so she knows what goes on. She's about to have her second, so I'm just hoping it goes okay. But anyways, good sir. I'll catch you later. You have a wonderful night.
I have one more question.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. When I got my award letter, there was no number on there. It just said they might review my case 5 to 7 years for I guess the CDR. Does that mean anything? Should I because there's no like medical diary on their time frame. It just says 5 to 7 years. I'm 57, so.
So basically, here's the thing: when you're really, really, extreme impaired, they put it at the 5 to 7 years usually, or they won't even review it, sort of gig. And you could potentially get one up to around 63 or even after, but 63 is usually the cutoff where they say not worth our time, not worth our money. They're going to go into retirement anyways at some point soon. So point is, in your particular situation, without knowing, top 5 medical conditions, I know that you're in the more severe to extreme kind of territory. So your main goal is to continue to have 2 items when it comes to treatment. That's regular repetitive treatment, and then also crisis medical treatment, behavioral centers, emergency rooms, etc. And then also every year, get if you can, specialist for one of your impairments to complete a residual functional capacity form, also known as a physician's note. You get that, and you're going to be in a good position in case they do a CDR, whether short form or long form. But the point is, get your RFCs every single year, keep the repetitive medical treatment up. Remember, the main thing, like the first thing every disabled person has to do, they got to write down all their medical conditions on the left side of a piece of paper, and on the right side of a piece of paper, they've got to write down what the specialists are for each impairment, because you want more specialists, you want a bigger war chest, you want more doctorates on your side of the fence than they have when they send you to their CDRs, their continuing disability review, CEMEs, their consultative examination medical experts. You want to have more high-level postdoctorates than they have. That way you win the weight of the evidence rule.
So what you're saying is if it says 5 to 7 years, more than likely, I'm probably not going to get a CDR. I might get one, but.
You might get one, but it's probably going to be a short form. You're going to fill it out, send it in. It is what it is. They'll buy your most recent medical records, shoot it through the AI program, see if anything pops up with improvement, put you through the full 8-step sequential process, then boop you out and say, cool, we'll check in with you in 5 to 7 more years.
Okay, thank you, Walter. God bless you. Have a good evening. Good luck to your baby.
Thank you, good sir. Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful night. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. So we're going to do one more call. We're at 27 minutes and 16 seconds. Please remember to use that like button. We got 110 people in here, only 39 likes. Let's hit this thing real quick. All right, final call of the night. This is Attorney Walter Hnot. The speakerphone is on. Please remember to use a fake name throughout this process. What is your legal question? Go ahead.
Hey, Walter, this is John. We talked before about wage reporting, and I followed up and talked to the guy that told me to put the first of the month because I couldn't put the middle of the month for my prudential benefits.
Okay.
And I got back with him finally, and because it populated another prudential thing below, and he told me there was nothing to worry about. That would stay there. That was just proving that I was paying taxes on that benefit all those years.
What's the legal question? Yeah, go for it.
So is that sound right, Walter, that they leave it on there?
What exactly did they leave on there? Like, give me some more detail.
Okay, when I got a letter that said to wage reporting, and I accidentally confused wage reporting with my prudential disability benefits that I get, and I entered it on the Social Security.
So what you get in benefits is what you claimed as wages earned.
Right.
Okay.
And so when I finally got a hold of the guy that had told me, because I couldn't put in a date, it said the pay date. It wouldn't take the middle of the month. And I got the local office guy, and he said to put it at the 1st of like October. And that didn't seem right. And so I called back and I got him. He said, you write a handwritten letter, or write a letter. I just wrote it handwritten, explaining that what it was and what I did wrong. And because it populated on the wage reporting site, it has Prudential at the top, but it populated another Prudential thing. And he said that was like a tax reporting for
Prudential, and he told me like 6 times, there's nothing to worry about it. It won't come off. And I was just curious to make sure, because, he'd be gone, and, if the question ever comes up about it. But that letter that I sent, along with my pay stub that I've gotten forever, but they never update the Social Security payment, along with the Prudential payment that has always been the same, is in the system. They were able to pull it right up. So do I have anything to worry about?
I mean, I'm not sure exactly what he did with the accounting, but look, you were reporting stuff that wasn't income. So this really has to be fixed with the IRS if the SSA reported it to the IRS. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Because here's the thing, like, boopity 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 boop. And I don't know. I'd have to see what he did inside the SSA system to see if it's going to affect you in the future. Have you contacted the IRS to see if it was reported to the IRS by the SSA as your benefits being earnings?
No, I did call my accountant, and he is always takes care of all that, and there's no way to take out of Social Security, so he's always taking it out of my Prudential to pay the taxes.
So one more time. I mean, have you? All right. So what you've really got to do is reach out to the IRS, get an earnings report from them, and see what they put in there, because they're going to be looking for potential taxes through that to be paid as earnings, and then from there, you know what I mean. You would have to go ahead and basically make sure that they have it registered. I mean, honestly, go get your IRS report and see what they have on there and see if they're going to be seeking taxes from you. If they're not going to be seeking taxes from you, then you're probably going to be okay with how they noted it inside the SSA system. Because, it should be pretty obvious that what you get paid in benefits is the exact same. I mean, you put the exact dollar amount, right, as to what you made in benefits. Yeah.
Right. And the first lady that I talked to at the local office, she said, "You've been disabled for 20 years, and I can see everything you paid and this Prudential benefit. I don't know why they even sent you that letter." She said, "You have nothing to worry about." But I followed up, because it concerned me when it popped. He said it was just a... Hold up.
Oh, I lost you there. Yeah, go ahead and say it again. I lost you there.
The first lady that I talked to, she pulled it up and she said, "I can see you've been disabled 20 years and getting that benefit from Prudential." And she says, "Everything's right here. You got nothing to worry about." And when I talked to him, he said, "Send me a letter saying that, and a copy of your wages that you get from," and it's just a summary of my Social Security that started back in 2005. The amount that I got then without any cost of living increases, and the amount that I get from Prudential.
Sure.
And it's the thing all through all that time. So he said that was just a reporting thing, and my accountant said not to worry about it. He said he said we pay in all the proper taxes. So, and he's been doing my taxes ever since I've been disabled. So I just wanted to check with you. Because you reached right out to me when I had left a message on a comment.
Sure.
And I just felt kind of uneasy about it.
No, I'm glad you reached out. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's one of those gigs where sounds like your accountant isn't worried, so I don't feel super worried as well. But what I would say is this: go ahead and just did your accountant put that in writing in an email to you?
What's that?
Did your
I
accountant?
have my.
Yeah.
No, this was the IRS guy.
Okay, it was the IRS guy. Okay, gotcha.
I mean, I'm not the IRS guy, but the local Social Security office.
Okay, gotcha. So,
if you guys read my letter, and she said, "Oh yeah, my handwritings went to hell." But excuse my French. They said, "Yeah, we completely understand how you messed up and thought that was wages."
Sure.
I got it. I confused wages with benefits is what I did, and I put it in that letter.
Yeah. So, okay.
Yeah, because the second thing that popped up, under wages, it's prudential something. I don't quite understand it. I called Prudential, and they said not to worry about it too. But you hear all that, and then 3 or 4 years later, you just get something in the mail. And I did get a letter saying what my wages will be for next year from Social Security. So I guess everything's okay.
Perfect. Good. Well, sounds good, sir. I'm going to go ahead and go over to bed real quick. I will catch you a little bit later. And you have a wonderful night. Okay.
I appreciate all you do.
Thank you so much.
Help somebody that gets a letter for wage reporting that is getting long-term disability from a company, not to put it in there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But sounds, yeah.
All right. Thank you, Walter.
Absolutely good, sir. Have a wonderful night,
You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you, good sir. Bye-bye. Perfect. All righty, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep. Please remember to like and subscribe. Head over to Disability Resolution Law Firm or Disability Resolution Florida on Google. Throw a review up there. I always appreciate those. If I helped you tonight, consider doing a review. With that said, please remember I go live on Mondays and Thursdays, although this we're doing early Thursday morning as opposed to later in the day Thursday because I have to take Sweetie, my dog, in for major surgery. Also, please remember there is the option below in case you need to ask me a lot of questions within an hour period. So you can go ahead and buy an hour of private session below. And with that said, I will catch up with you over the next couple of days, and we will go from there. Attorney Walter Hnot, Disability Resolution PA, the most viewed and subscribed disability attorney in America. I'll catch you later. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful night. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Yep.